MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Patrick Sandoval gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matty V. This guy here is a basic three-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change, primarily fastball changeup guy. He'll use the curveball to effect, but one of the things he needs to do, locate his fastball to give himself a chance to use that good changeup and his curveball.
In now, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit on the ground out to short. Fletcher is up with it. And the throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now batting, Jose Abreu. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And there he goes towards second. High in the air down the right field line. Calhoun on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting fourth, the catcher number 33, James McCann.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, James McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Ball and two strikes. Here it is. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. White Sox leave one. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a four-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have four pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Popped him up. Anderson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now the moment now to take a look at the starting nine for Mike Scioscia's Angels. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Digging in now, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One out, nobody on. Three and one.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the two-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. And he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out. Stepping in now, Justin Upton. Hit on the ground out to short.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels leave one. We are still scoreless. Up next for Chicago, Jimenez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Renfroe scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Wellington Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 3-1. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting 7, right fielder, John Jay.
Stepping in, John Jay. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. On the ground up the middle. Fletcher has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Paul Calhoun will stand in now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. The 2-2 one more time. Liner toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Line drive to left. Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Matt Thacker. 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jimenez moves over, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Stepping in, Yolmer Sanchez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Liner toward right center. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Ryan Goins. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Two pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. None out, runners at first and second. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Here's the 1-1. Well hit to right, but foul. The 1-2. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with another 2-2. Hit to third. He's right there. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Luis Renfroe will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Anthony Berman. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
1-2.
Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher. He flew out in
3. Pizza. Ball 4, take the man. Ball 4, take the man. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the man. Ball 4, take the man. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 40, Luis Garcia. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 33, Hector Caviano. Now pitching for the Angels, number 54, Jose Juan.
He said it.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 43, Evan Marshall. Your attention, please. Since running the first inning, number 25, Jared Wall. This change defensively for the Angels. Now playing second base, number 19, Bill Silva. Now pitching for the Angels, number 38. Now pitching for Chicago.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Chicago White Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Alex Colomé gets the W on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 11 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 19 runners on base. For the Angels, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time for the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.